What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's live stream. I apologize, I am a few minutes late, but we are here. We're going to get into some Scream 7 talk, some theories. If you have any theories you want to talk about, start dropping them in the chat. We'll get to them. Let's see who we have here. Hey, Shane. Welcome to the stream. My whole StreamYard's out of whack. That's not usually how I have the comments. I don't know. Let's see. We have King Matthew here. You said, I'm thinking Sydney and Dewey were the only two that knew Stu survived but didn't tell Gail because Sydney only really confirms killing Billy. I don't think Sydney knows. I know what you're talking about in Scream 2. Like, Sydney says that she killed Billy, but doesn't say that she killed Stu. I don't think that she knows. I think mainly because if she does know, that just the reveal in Scream 7, like, won't be satisfying. I want Sydney to be shocked when she finds out. Hey, Paula. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Stella. Hey, Leah. Nice, Harvey. Love that scene in Scream 2. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Antonio. Yeah, today is a little earlier than normal. Hey, Ray. Leah says, I feel like they won't kill Sydney in Scream 7, but make us think Stu kills her. But then it reveals at the end of the movie when Stu gets a phone call and it's Sydney. Damn. Imagine she kind of flips the script, which she did in the first movie for a moment. She ended up calling them and was playing with them. So imagine they do that again. Hey, RF. What is up? Hey, I'll be right back. Hey, Peter. Hey, Climinator. Imagine in an alternate universe, Billy and Stu Macher both survived Scream 1996 and came back in Scream 2. Imagine. Someone actually thinks Wayne has 0 skills. I mean, they're not my favorite. The Scream 6 Ghostfaces, not the best. We have a super chat from Silver Princess. Thank you so much. You said, I always hear theories of how Jill probably bullied Sam when they were in school. This makes 0 sense given that Jill cared about public image. I never really thought about that. Yeah, it is kind of crazy that they were in school together at the same time. Like, before Scream 6 came out and we found out that Sam and Kirby were in school together, I made a TikTok about that. Like, do you guys think that they were in school at the same time and we found out that Kirby was a senior when Sam was a freshman? And I always wonder, like, do you think Sam went to the Stabathon? Because at that point she knew that Billy was her dad. She found out when she was 13, I think. And so that she found out before she was a freshman. And I also made a TikTok asking people, like, do you think that Sam went to the Stabathon? And a lot of people say she probably didn't because she didn't want to be involved in all of that. But I kind of think a part of her would be curious to, like, see a movie that was about her dad and, like, what her dad was up to. So I don't know. Do you guys think Sam went to the Stabathon? But yeah, Jill, I don't know if Jill would have bullied Sam. She wasn't really a bully. She was like to everyone else, she seemed like this sweet girl. So I don't think she bullied Sam. But thank you for your super chat, Silver Princess. Let's see. Who do you think attacked Tara in the opening scene of Scream 5? That is a good question. Um, it's tough to say because so you guys know my theory that I think Stu was on the phone with Tara in that opening scene. I did a video on that if you want to check it out. Um, but was he the one who was there attacking her? I don't know. So if we're just going off of the actual killers that we know of in Scream 5, Richie or Amber, um, I don't see. I haven't even. People keep requesting my "Who Killed Who" in Scream 5 video, which I have yet to do. I need to rewatch the movie to really know for sure or like get an idea. Richie says that he was in Modesto that night with Sam. Like when they're talking to Dewey, he says, I was with Sam in Modesto. But the way Sam kind of nods in agreement with him, you can see she's kind of like second guessing herself. Like, was he there that night? So maybe it was Richie. I don't know. But then again, when it comes to Amber, she's not usually successful at killing people, and like Tara survived. So maybe it was Amber. I don't know. I got to think about it more. Hey, chocolate ice. It was a shame to see that Saw 11 is canceled since Saw 10 success. Hopefully it gets sorted out soon so we can get more games from Tobin Bell. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. I was pretty surprised when I heard that it was canceled because I know the 10th one did really well. I still have yet to see the 10th one. But I heard that it was good, so I've been looking forward to watching the 10th one. So I'm also bummed that the 11th one got canceled. Hey, Michael Myers. Dewey had to die in 5 since he wasn't in the final act of 96 because he was knocked out. That makes a lot of sense. If you're talking about like him coming face to face with Stu in 7, I do think that that is kind of why Gail survived in 6 because she needs to be there to face off with Stu yet again, the same way like Sydney needs to face off with him one more time. Hey, Alex. Hey, Chris. What would Ghostface order at Taco Bell? Gonna go with a cheesy gordita crunch. Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers. Gonna go with Michael Myers. What do you think about Sydney's mother being the mastermind? I don't know, not crazy about that. I've heard a few people talk about that theory. I think she's dead. Like I've heard a few people say like what if she faked her death? I don't know. Not really into that. Hey Spooky. Welcome to the stream. I want to scream and I know what you did last summer crossover. They do feel like similar movies. Scream 6 Ghostface has got to be the worst of the franchise. Yeah, not great. I think the reveal is definitely like my least favorite reveal. in the franchise. I was wondering if you heard anything from Scooby Scream recently. No, I've noticed that he hasn't been posting on YouTube, but he still is on TikTok. I see him posting on TikTok. Um, so if you guys want to go follow him over there, I think his username is Jake Lubb, Lubb. He might have it linked on his YouTube, but yeah, I haven't seen him post anything on YouTube. Let's see. I want a Maureen murder flashback and Stu to be alive, but what if it's neither? No, I don't want this, but maybe one of Sydney's kids or their friends is playing with filters on TikTok or something. Maybe that's Scott's small role. Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to Roman, something like that, it's going to be a flashback or just the AI thing. Stu's alive. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm hoping that we get the Maureen murder flashback. I'm sure most of you guys saw, like, Scott Foley just talked about Scream 7 again. I didn't do a video on it, but he was on some, like, news show and he said, like, I don't know how this is gonna work or how this is gonna make sense. But I think he's just, like, kind of lying at this point. Like, what do you mean you don't know how it's gonna work? You're in the movie. Like, you know what your role is. If Sam went to high school with Kirby, how does Dewey not know who she is when she comes to his house in 5, when he knew Kirby in 4? I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess Woodsboro's a small town, and, like, if Judy knew who Sam was, why didn't Dewey know? I don't know. um, I mean, Sam at the time of Scream 4, Sam was, like, a lot younger than Kirby. Maybe Dewey knew Kirby because she was Sydney's cousin's best friend, you know? Yeah, a lot of clues in Scream 5's opening scene. That Stu's the one on the phone with Tara. If anyone here has not seen that video, please go check it out. It's called Was Stu Macher in Scream 5's opening scene? What if Sydney's mother was the mastermind? She was having an affair and maybe she hated Sydney because she's the bastard child of the Hollywood producers. Damn. Well, no, I think Roman's real dad was John Milton. I don't know about you guys. I feel like it's implied. They don't confirm this. But yeah, I don't like the idea of Sydney's mom as the mastermind. Um I have a feeling that Leslie was going to be at that party in 96, but Stu told her to go somewhere else because he didn't want her to be involved. There's a lot of reasons on why she wasn't at that party. Maybe. Definitely possible, but I feel like she was either on vacation with the parents or away at college. Those are my theories. I don't think Sam went to Stabathon. She's been trying to escape her lineage since she found out about Billy. She said she did every drug I could get my hands on to escape. That's a good point. When did she start doing drugs, though? Was it after, like, at 15 years old? Or was it before the Stabathon? Let's see here. What if that was actually Charlie and he changed his name to Dan Cooper? I don't know. Did I miss a previous comment? I don't know who Dan Cooper is. Hey, Jesse. What do you think about the rumor of Stu FaceTiming Sydney after chasing Isabel around town? I wonder if that's what brings the twins back, since Chad is a cameraman, and I'm assuming Mindy would be. Yeah, I heard that rumor. I mean, I would like that for sure. Hold on. My StreamYard is bugging out right now. My chat keeps scrolling away from me. Yeah, I heard that rumor. I mean, that would definitely be cool. Hold on one second, you guys. I'm gonna try to fix this real quick. Hold on. All right. We are back. I made it back alive. Amber is definitely not successful in stabbing people. Yeah, she's very stabby, very frantic. And, you know, I think she's the one who tried to kill Chad in Scream 5, didn't succeed. That's why I do think Richie killed Vince, because it was very clean and efficient. You know, it was just one stab to the neck. Whereas Amber's like very stabby. I think both the Meeks twins are going to die. I don't know. I feel like one of them definitely has to go. Hey, Denisha. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you for moderating. Hey, Ghostface Sith. Hey, Henry. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you guys, by the way. We did a 15K stream yesterday, but in case anyone is here right now who wasn't here yesterday, thank you so much for 15K. Are you Hispanic? Yeah, I'm part Puerto Rican. Sipping on a Baja Blast. I'm not. It's just a blue cup. Let's see, what else do we got here? If we get Melissa back for a Scream movie, I feel like we will get a flashback to when she found out about Billy being her father and she confronts her mother, which we will see Christina and the dad. That would be interesting for sure. I mean, she was super young when she found out, so I wonder how they would do that. Would they like de-age her to look like a really young teenager, or would they like cast someone who's like actually 14 or whatever? Hey, Keon. Scream 7 is officially wrapped and in post production. Yeah, super exciting. I cannot believe filming's over. Like, I feel like it just started. That's insane. Counting down the weeks, you know? Like, look at, I keep telling you guys, like, it's gonna go by so quick. We're already almost at the end of March, you know? And then we just at the end of February, we were like, oh, exactly 1 year. Now it's almost 11 months. Like, it's gonna be here before we know it. Do I have an alibi during any of the Scream murders? I don't know. Could be me. Hey, Danny. You binged all 8 seasons of Dexter and New Blood. Wow. Nice. Did you watch Original Sin? That's the prequel that just came out. That is so good. You got to watch it before Resurrection comes out. That comes out in June. Yeah, I do not think Maureen faked her death. Have you heard the rumor that in Scream 7 there will be a nighttime chase scene involving Ghostface and Sydney's daughter, which will take place on the streets of Pine Grove? I did hear that. That's exciting. I mean, I'm sure it's likely to happen. I'm just so excited. Was Stu 17 or 18 at the time? What if all the murders were pinned on dead Billy and he was ruled the accomplice and committed? And if he was a minor at the time, he was a what is that word? His file would be sealed. Yeah, I think he was 17. So it's possible. I kind of like the idea of him faking his death a little bit more than that, but it's definitely possible. What would you do if you found out Nev Campbell was watching the stream? I would freak out. I feel like she would never do that though. She's got better things to do, probably. Let's see. The chat keeps scrolling away from me. This is so annoying. Hey, Dusty. Hey, Mike. Welcome to the stream. We're just talking a little Scream 7. If Stu Macher will not be a living character in Scream 7, will you consider not seeing any future Scream movies? No, I would still watch future movies. I would definitely be disappointed if he's not alive, but no, I would still be excited for future movies. Milton is definitely Roman's father. Yeah, I feel like they really hinted at that. My laptop is having so many technical issues today. Hey, I am good. I hope you are too. I really like both Meek's twins, but you're right, one of them has to die. I have a feeling it's going to be Mindy. Yeah, I don't know which one. I feel like it really could go either way. But yeah, one of them has to die. Vince was a missed opportunity. I agree. Could have been such a great character. He I think he would have made a great Ghostface at the end, or at least a really good red herring. Like they should have kept him around for at least half the movie. I mean, as Stu's nephew, like that's crazy. Um 48 weeks. No, it's like 51. Aren't there 52 weeks in a year? Wait. Oh, 40. You might be right. I was thinking of months, so I was thinking my brain's not working today. I love Kirby too. I would love to see her in Scream 7, but I don't know. They haven't announced it. It doesn't look like it's happening, but she is reportedly getting her own spin-off, so we shall see. Thank you, Yes, everyone, we have 74 people here right now. Thank you so much for being here. Please, everyone, give the stream a like. It definitely helps out the channel. And if you're new here, subscribe. I just hit 15K, which is amazing. Thank you so much. Next stop, 20K. When I saw Scream 5, when Richie revealed himself, I thought Sam was going to die right then and there. That would have been a great idea because it throws out all the rules. Yeah, I always say, like, why do the killers insist on giving this long monologue? Just kill them. Like, especially knowing that every previous Ghostface has failed. If I was trying to be Ghostface, I would literally just kill them. Like, I'm not going to give this 20-minute monologue. Did you ever play Friday the 13th, the game? I did not. I am not really a gamer. Hey, Demetrius. How crazy we didn't see Matthew at all on set or any behind the scenes pictures. Maybe all his scenes are interior shots only. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I feel like, yeah, he probably only filmed inside of a studio or a house or whatever. Um, because, if we saw him walking down the streets of Atlanta, that would essentially give away that he's alive. And even though they announced his return, I do think they still want to keep it a mystery of, is he alive, or, is it just a flashback? Is he AI? I don't think Mindy will die before figuring out that it's Stu. She needs to have her moment of figuring out who done it. I think they will give her that moment. I agree. I did some videos on this actually, like why I think Mindy is still important to Stu's return. Definitely check that out if anyone here hasn't seen that video. Um, yeah, I think Mindy is, she's the expert. And that moment with her and Kirby in Scream 6, I think Mindy is a believer. I think Mindy believes that Stu is alive, or she's into the theory. So yeah, I definitely think Mindy should be there for the final act for Scream 7, especially because in 5 and 6, she's not there for the final acts. I mean, she kind of was in Scream 5, but she got stabbed before, like, the whole thing really went down. Scream 6, she wasn't there for it. So yeah, I want to see her um come face to face with Stu. What if Tara's father is Stu? I used to talk about this theory on the channel all the time. I have theory videos. If anyone wants to check out my Tara Carpenter theory video, that video is very old. It's like over a year old probably, but yeah, I feel like if Tara was in Scream 7, it might have been revealed that Stu is her father. I know it sounds crazy if you haven't seen my theory videos, but I think it would make a lot of sense. So please check out that video. Um yeah, I just think, Christina Carpenter, their mom, already cheated on their dad once with a serial killer, Billy. She was in love with him. I think Christina has this dark side to her. I think she's into guys with a serious dark side. So I have this whole theory, like, after Billy died, before Billy died, Christina was like friendly with Stu. They probably all hung out together watching horror movies. Ghostface says Christina's a big fan of horror movies. So were Billy and Stu. So I think after Billy died, Christina kind of gravitated towards Stu because, she missed Billy and she missed that darkness. So yeah, definitely check out my theory video for like way more detail and way more clue. There's so many clues that could point towards Stu being Tara's dad. Hey, Walter. Yeah, I definitely could see them making Chad the new Dewey. Um, there's a lot of similarities between them. I agree that Vince was a lost opportunity. I heard the actor was sick or something during filming. Don't know how true that is. I've never heard that. If that's true, that's unfortunate that they couldn't just like wait for him to feel better. Kate's character also had so much potential. Yeah, so Kate Roberts, Jill's mom, is like another one of my least favorite characters in the whole franchise. There's just nothing to her, which sucks. Did you guys know that Lauren Graham, she's from Gilmore Girls. I love her. She was supposed to be Kate Roberts originally. She was like signed on to be in the movie, and then she had to drop out for scheduling issues or something. Um, that sucks because I feel like Kate would have been such a good character if it was played by Lauren Graham. I think honestly that is the only thing that could have made Scream 4 even better for me. I love Scream 4. But yeah, Kate's character is like so bland and there's just nothing going on. Yeah, I want to see Mindy in the final act too. But I fear if she does make it to the final act, she probably will die. There's so many people getting cast in Scream 7 to the point I forget how many people are going to be in this movie. It's insane. Feel like I feel like there's like 20 people in this movie. Like literally, I think it is 20. Maybe it's 15, but I feel like it's more than that. I also feel like there could be more. Like maybe they didn't even announce everyone yet. Even though filming has wrapped, like they could still announce people. I mean, those last two announcements, Michelle Randolph, I think her name is, and Jimmy Tatro, they were announced like literally a day or two before they wrapped. So, which surprised me. Like I thought they were done announcing people. So, I don't know. Hey Carrie, welcome to the stream. Um I'm hoping they revealed Jenna was casted the last minute because I want to see Christina Carpenter in Scream 7. I feel like there's like no chance. I don't know. Some people are saying like, "Oh, what if they're going to surprise us with Jenna and Melissa?" I just don't think it's going to happen for 7. Maybe they'll work things out for Scream 8. Um Sorry, I lost my spot in the chat again because my StreamYard is like bugging out today. On the subject of Kirby Reed, it is rather dismaying that she will not be in Scream 7. I had wanted to see her leading an FBI sting operation to take down Stu Macher and his cult. Yeah, me too. I have some theory videos on the channel that I think there's a chance Kirby knows that Stu is alive. And, she just couldn't say anything in Scream 6 because it's like a top secret investigation. She can't just go around telling everyone, guess what? Stu Macher's alive. Like, there are some clues. I did a video on this if you want to check it out. It's called something like, Did These Characters Know Stu is Alive? One of the clues is that when she says to Mindy, the TV that killed Stu Macher. And Mindy says, yeah, if you really believe he's dead. Kirby didn't say anything. She did not say anything in response. If she truly believed Stu was dead. I think she would have been like, "What are you talking about? Like, of course he's dead. Like, that's crazy." I think she knew. So yeah, it sucks that she won't be there to take down Stu Macher. You know, I'm a Stu believer, but what if he's not coming back alive and we're all being played and Kincaid shows up as Ghostface, retconning the kills we think Stu did? Oh my god, I would be so upset at that. No, I don't see that happening. Um, I think Patrick Dempsey couldn't work out his schedule. Jill almost killed Sydney, but she really dropped the ball with finishing the job. She came the closest to killing Sydney. Yeah, she did come close. Man, she effed her up in the hospital. Yeah, she came pretty close, but unsuccessful. I want to see a Ghostface actually live for once. Yeah, I hope Scream 7 ends on a cliffhanger and the Ghostface gets away with it. I hope it's Stu, you know? I hope that he gets revealed in the final act of 7. He doesn't die so that we can get him in a full movie for Scream 8. It's going to be a proper murder mystery classic if Mindy having um of Mindy having evidence that Stu is alive, and just before she reveals it to the audience and others, she is killed by Ghostface. Damn. Yeah, I feel like she has to figure it out. I just seen season 2, episode 2 of Yellowjackets. I have to say this show has me wanting more. It's so good. This Friday is going to be episode 7 of season 3. There's going to be 10 total, and then it's gonna suck having to wait 2 years for the next season. Oh man. If anyone here has not seen Yellowjackets, you have to. It's so good. Jasmine Savoy Brown, who plays Mindy Meeks, is in Yellowjackets, and she's so good. Gotta watch it. Did you see the new Beyond the Mask video about Scream 3's Stu script? I did not. I saw that um he posted it. I didn't watch it because I don't know. A lot of his videos are kind of clickbaity. So I didn't give this one a chance. I just realized that the Meeks family never really made it to the final act. Yeah. Randy in the first movie, he got shot, so he was kind of unconscious the whole time. And as we know, he unfortunately died before um the final act in 2. If Tara was if Stu was Tara's father, she'd be in Scream 7. I feel like, you know, like when she was going to be in Scream 7, I feel like they could have been planning to reveal that. But once she quit, then they were like, okay, we have to figure something else out. If Jenna and Melissa came back and Scream and Tara becomes the killer, I'm going to cry. You know, within that Tara theory video that I mentioned before about Stu being her father, I did think like Tara could be a killer. I feel like they could have been leading up to that. You know, like they kind of were making us think that maybe Sam was going to become a killer, Because but that's what, like, what they want you to think because her dad is Billy, but with Tara, they really emphasized that she was not dealing with her trauma, and, Quinn even says, "What if one of you snaps from the trauma?" or whatever. Yeah, I think there were a lot of clues, so definitely, like, check out that Tara theory video if anyone is curious. Let's see. So Sam and Tara's mom was the Ghostface in the woods and grocery store in Scream 1? I don't know. Probably not. I feel like I don't know who was those ghost faces. Like, a part of me thinks it was Stu because he was just a goofy guy. um, but then again, what if it was Billy because he didn't trust Stu to go out in broad daylight like that? I don't know. Some people think it was Roman. Yeah, Kate Roberts did have some deleted scenes. I think there's one on YouTube that I saw where she's, like, outside of the house and talks to, like, Sydney and Jill, I think? Yeah, they did not do a great job with Kate Roberts as a character. Out of the established Scream characters, who do you think could have an interesting and believable story as Ghostface? Hmm. I don't know. Maybe Kirby, honestly. I've talked about this on my channel before. Like, I I kind of love the idea of Kirby being a ghost face. I know a lot of people are not into that idea. I think she would make a good ghost face. I do have videos about this on the channel. Um, yeah, I mean, there's a deleted scene in Scream 5 where the whole gang is at the police station for questioning, and there's a police board behind them. And there is like a flyer pinned to the board where it says that Kirby Reed is missing. I've talked about this in videos before. Like, obviously the scene was deleted, so is it canon? I don't think so, but if Kirby was missing, where was she? That's suspicious. But I guess also that was maybe before they decided that she was going to be a FBI agent, because that would definitely be suspicious. If she's an FBI agent, why was she missing? But yeah, I think I would like to see Kirby as a ghost face. Did you see the Happy Gilmore 2 teaser trailer? I did not. I saw that it dropped today, but I forgot. I didn't watch it at the time, then I forgot to watch it later. I'll watch it tonight, though, after the stream. I have also seen quite a few cast additions to Dexter Resurrection. It's turning into a star-studded show with all the cast listed. Yeah, Dexter Resurrection cast is absolutely stacked. It's insane. Um, yeah, super pumped. I'm so excited. Even though there are a lot of people cast in Scream 7, haven't there always been a ton of characters in the previous films as well? I feel like This one has a lot more than the past. I don't know. Um, this one seems massive to me. Didn't filming wrap up this week? It did, yeah. It was originally supposed to be on the 12th of this month. I think it was extended a little bit, but just by a few days. But yeah, they are done. Yeah, I really wanted to see Mark and Kirby team up in Scream 7. Sucks that it's looking like neither of them is going to be in. I mean, we know that Mark isn't, but Kirby's kind of still up in the air, but I don't know. I don't think she is. I feel like it would have been announced already if Kirby was returning. If they don't bring Stu back alive, it'll feel like a lot of intentional buildup with no payoff. I agree. I feel like they were planting the seeds in 5 and 6. There's so many clues. And yeah, I feel like it'll be a missed opportunity if Stu's not alive. We have Drummer Lad in the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Imagine Sydney getting a hallucination of every Ghostface, besides 6, and she never met them. Imagine we get more returning Ghostfaces. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you saw my video about what's his name? Jack Quaid. He was asked recently, can we expect you to return in Scream 7? And his answer was very interesting. He was like, I don't know yet, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that. Like, first of all, what do you even mean? Because, like, at that point, filming was almost over. So, what do you mean, I don't know yet? Like, I don't know. That was suspicious. But, like, kind of with Richie, I feel like, would Sydney have a hallucination of him? I don't really think he even meant anything to her. She was like bored with him, you know? So I don't know. Do you think Jill belongs on this pedestal that the fans put her on as one of the best ghost faces? I feel like she's one of the worst. I feel like people only say she's good because she came closest to getting away with it. Um, that's tough because I do love Jill. I love her. Was she a great ghost face? Probably not, actually. Like, I personally don't think she did a lot of the killing. I think Charlie did all of it. Other than the kills that we see her do with Trevor and Charlie, I think Charlie did all the other kills. There's debate about that. Some fans think she killed the cops. Some people think she killed her mom. I don't think she did. But yeah, I think though, even if she didn't do a lot of the killing, I think it's pretty impressive that she could convince Charlie to do it all for her to keep her hands clean. Like, that's pretty impressive. Um for me, the reason I love her so much is kind of just her performance. Like, Emma Roberts' performance is so iconic. She has some of the best lines. I love her motive. Like, I just love her. I love Emma Roberts. So Jill is kind of in my top 5. Yellowjackets is amazing. It's so good. Highly recommend it. Won't be disappointed. Um, out of all the characters in Scream, who do you think would most likely survive Squid Game and Hunger Games competition? I'm still rooting for Sydney. Yeah, I feel like Sydney would win. She's the best. If you're a Meeks, that guarantees you to be killed off at the start of the final act and then survive at the final second. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I don't think this is the case. Could it be possible? I guess, but I just don't see it happening. In the original script of Scream 7, wasn't Christina Carpenter and Leslie Macher the killers? Yeah, that's what I read. Like about a year ago, there were some script leaks, and apparently they were the killers. Which honestly, like my dream scenario is Stu, Christina, and Leslie all working together. I wish that could still happen. I do think Leslie is going to be in Scream 7. I think it's Anna Camp. You know, I think she's going to be pretending to be someone else, and it's going to be revealed that she is Stu's sister. I think Scream 7 will be the best sequel. I hope so. Right now, Scream 4 is my favorite sequel, but I hope 7 is even better. Hey, Ramona. Even if Jenna isn't in Scream 7, they could still cast Christina Carpenter. It could still be revealed that Tara is Stu's daughter. I completely agree. I think even though the Carpenter sisters aren't in the movie, I think they could include Christina if they really wanted to. She has a connection to Sydney. They went to high school together. They both dated Billy Loomis. Maybe Christina wants revenge on Sydney for killing Billy. Especially, you know, if Stu's revealed to be alive, I think Christina has a connection to him. So yeah, I definitely think they could still include Christina and reveal that Tara is his daughter. What if Bailey wasn't lying in 6 about Kirby? You know, before going into Scream 6, before I saw it, I did have a theory like, what if Kirby is Ghostface? And when Detective Bailey started saying that Kirby was the killer, a part of me kind of believed it. I was like, damn, are they really going to do this? It would have been a great plot twist. Scream 2 and 6 are the only movies where the killer doesn't throw a killer party. I'm going to suspect the party host in Scream 7. I hope we get a good party scene in 7. Thinking Jill is going to be a secret casting for 7. Maybe she's alive with Stu. I hope so. I would love it. I just don't know if they will do that. Stu's cult. Charlie, Jill, Amber, Richie, Mindy, Jason, Greg, and new characters in Scream 7. I am all for it. I actually, well, Mindy, I don't. Mindy, I don't want her to be in the cult, but everyone else, I would so be down for that. I think for sure Amber, Richie, Jason, and Greg are in his cult. and some new people in 7. Jill and Charlie, I'm very open to the idea. I've talked about it in some recent videos, but I don't know if they would do that. I hope they do. Didn't Sydney make sure Jill was dead? I mean, she shot him. I mean, she shot her in the chest. So she wasn't shot in the head. And the original plan was for Jill to be alive for the next movie. And if you look close in Scream 4, when Jill's lying there on the floor, her face twitches. And there's an interview somewhere of Jill and Wes Craven, I mean, Emma Roberts and Wes Craven talking about this, where they chose to keep that in the movie, to leave it open. I'm going to freak out if anybody leaks Scream 7 or shows any part of the movie without a warning when it comes out. Yeah, unfortunately, that is just the world that we live in today. Um, Once the movie is out, if you don't see it right away, do not go on social media. I'm telling you now, people are going to be spoiling it intentionally. All the people who are boycotting Scream 7 are going to be sharing spoilers. They did it for Hard Eyes because Hard Eyes was a Spyglass movie, and they wanted to ruin it for people like us who just like to have fun and enjoy life. They choose to be miserable people and ruin it for people. So once the movie is officially out, if you don't see it right away, do not go on your phone until you see it. When it comes to leaks, like before the movie releases, I'm worried about leaks because that happened with Scream 6. So I've said before, like leading up to the movie, maybe like a whole month before the movie comes out, I think I'm going to try to not go on my phone. Like I'm still going to post videos, but I probably won't be responding to comments because I'll be scared of seeing leaks. I'm probably not going to scroll on Twitter or TikTok, unfortunately. Do you think Kevin will cameo like Wes did? That would be fun. Kevin was in Scream 2. I don't know how many people know this. That it was a quick cameo when Sydney is in her dorm in her room. She's watching the news or a TV show and someone's being interviewed. That's Kevin Williamson. But I hope that he is in 7 because that would just be so fun. He gets to his first Scream movie directing to also be in it. I think she had a great reveal. You don't need to get your hands dirty to be a good Ghostface, especially if you believe Stu and his cult are involved. Yeah, I think her reveal is like the second best in the franchise to me, right after Billy and Stu. And yeah, she had Charlie do all the dirty work, in my opinion. Um, let's see. Gonna get to a few more comments here before we wrap things up. Um, Do you think Chad could be in the cult? I don't. I don't think he could. I hope not. He's too, like, sweet and pure and innocent. I would be disappointed in him if he's in the cult. I would be shocked, though, and I guess the main thing I want from these movies is to be surprised, so would it be a good twist? Yeah, but I would kinda be sad. Yeah, I like that they're keeping Scream 7 under wraps. Hard Eyes was whack. I was very disappointed with it. I had high hopes. I thought it was gonna be good. That reveal, oh my goodness. Very disappointed with the reveal. Hey, Dim, thank you so much for the super chat. You said Stu is alive and well, but is it more interesting to see him going after Sydney again or flashback scenes revealing him in the whole franchise? I would like both. I want both of this to happen. Um, I do think it would be interesting to see him going after Sydney again because it's been 30 years. The dynamic is going to be so different. And, it's something we've never had in the franchise before. Like a killer coming back to seek revenge again, you know? And, they're both older. Stu's older. Is he darker now? Is he more mean? Um, Sydney's a mother now. She's a wife. So I am definitely interested to see him going after Sydney, but I would love getting flashback scenes to reveal that he was in the whole franchise. I hope we get that. I did a video about that pretty recently, like a month ago or maybe over a month. I think it's called What Has Stu Been Doing for the Past 30 Years? Where I talk about like what if he's been here the whole time? Because a lot of people's issue is where has he been this whole time? Why has he waited till now to seek revenge? And my thing is, what if he has been here the whole time and not just doing nothing? He's been here actively going after Sydney and Sam. So I hope we get both of this. Thank you so much, Dim, for your super chat and for supporting the channel. Thank you, King Bull. Yes, everyone who is here, all 83 people here right now. Thank you so much for being here. Please give the stream a like and subscribe if you're new here. What Harry Potter house are you? I don't know. I've never done the quiz, but growing up, I always wanted to be Gryffindor because obviously, all the main characters are in Gryffindor, but I just started reading the first book. I never read the books before. And when they were doing the sorting hat scene and they were kind of going through the qualities of all the houses, I kind of feel like I would be either Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw. But I'm going to do one of those quizzes to find out. You should get your Ghostface poster tattooed on you, same colors. I don't have any color tattoos. I only have black tattoos. So I think I'm going to stick with no color. But yeah, I got to get my Ghostface tattoo now that I hit 15K. I told you guys I would do that. Probably won't be for like another month or two, but I am planning to get my Ghostface tattoo. Why do people gotta ruin movies for others like that? I don't know, because they're miserable people that just want other people to also be miserable. How would you feel if Jill returned instead of Stu and they saved Stu for Scream 8? I mean, I would be pretty happy because I would get the best of both worlds, you know? I would love for Jill to return as well. And then obviously I would get Stu in Scream 8, so I'd be happy with that. But would they tease Stu at the end of 7 where we know that it's coming in 8? Because if we think it's just gonna be Jill, then I would be disappointed that at that moment, like, we think we're not gonna get Stu, but, um, I would love for them both to come back for sure. Hey, Paul. What job do you think Stu has had in the last 30 years besides the head of the cult? I don't know. Like, is he working a job or do his cult members pay for his life? Well, I actually have a theory that Leslie, his sister, knows that he's alive and she's been giving him money. His family was rich. I mean, they lived in a super nice house. I think, you know, his parents had a lot of money. Leslie probably now has a lot of money. So I think she's been giving him money and then like his cult members will just like run errands for him so that he doesn't have to go out in public. I don't know. I can't picture him having a job. I feel like he's just running his cult all the time. Bye, Leah. Thank you for hanging out. I do think I am going to wrap up the stream as well. We went for a little bit over an hour. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for the past hour. Some good theories, comments, questions. Thank you for the super chats to everyone who sent in a super chat. Yeah, I'm super pumped to be reading the Harry Potter books. Never really read. I kind of read them a little bit as a kid, but never really got through all of them. Thank you, Yuno. Thanks, Ray. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. All right. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And I will talk to you soon.